This is a WECT Cape Fear Business Break.
Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Donahue. With me today is Dr. George Huffman from Atlantic Neurosurgical and Spine Specialists. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Huffman.
Megan, thanks for having me back.
What is hydrocephalus?
Hydrocephalus is water on the brain, and we typically hear about it in babies who have water on the brain and enlarged heads, and you have to drain the fluid off, but it's commonly seen here in older patients.
Are patients like that have dementia or things like that?
Well, that's a great question, and it is sort of a form of dementia, but it's a specific form. So the fluid on the brain, the protective nutrient fluid, does not drain out like it's supposed to and causes too much pressure. But in older adults, we actually call it normal pressure hydrocephalus, because if you measure it, the pressure is not elevated like it would be in a baby who has water on the brain. In those older adults, it can cause several things. It can cause people to have gait ataxia or being very wobbly. It can cause urinary incontinence, and it can cause dementia. Usually the dementia is sort of the last stage, and if you develop that, you sort of need to get things moving.
Those sound like symptoms of just growing old. How do you know if those are going to be associated with hydrocephalus?
What you look for is you look for that triad of symptoms, and then your doctor would check a scan of your head. Most people would start out with a CAT scan, and if you saw enlarged ventricles, you would send the patient over to a neurosurgeon. The neurosurgeon would do some tests. If he felt that you had that problem, he would put a shunt in, draining the fluid from your head down into your belly.
All right, thank you. Find out more at AtlanticNeurosurgery.com.
For more details, go to Health First on WECT.com.